never taken that much water over the front of the kayak. Drying out all our stuff. Day one was canceled, so got nothing to do except hang out. I think we're gonna go maybe throw the glide bait around, and you know, with day one being canceled, at least I can come out here to Pond Fork and catch giants on my first cast. Not a bad one, right? Definitely win a tournament with that. That's a wrap on the practice videos. We'll see you guys in the actual tournament. Swamp launching. Oh dude, it's deep right here. Never realized that. It is cold. Super cold. Well, we came to Texas and it's freezing on day one of this tournament. The views are sick though. So we're in completely new water. Full YOLO mentality. Look at that. But we're just gonna see if we can get on some fish in new water. Kind of understand how this lake fishes. It's just trying to get away from the crowds and launch on a little dirt road. So got Ryan over there cruising. So maybe we'll get on something. Maybe we'll skunk. Who knows? The water's 60 back here. Yeah. I don't know if that was a bowfin or a big one, but it ate my jerk shad. Looked like a bass. So I'll jump in here just to kind of give you guys an update. The first hour was awful. We've lost like a mag draft, a Evo tungsten. I think I lost one jerk shad. We broke off on that fish that you saw me hit my rod behind me, and we get stuck in the muck. So not a great start here to this tournament, and we're gonna make a big move. No. Really? I have lost one, and that was it. That's the only bite I've had. Morning. Morning. How you guys doing? I'm gonna head back to the car and grab a few rods. I really want to throw a jerkbait, so let's get our jerkbait rod. Maybe swap out this other one. Alright, I'm going to the jerkbait and I'm gonna throw all freaking day. I believe it, man.
Oh my God.
The main lake on that side, the east side, is like 4-foot rollers right now.
Yeah, I know. My dumb ass went around that damn wall.
Really?
First mistake of my life.
Yeah. I did that on like, I think Monday, and it was awful. What's up? No. Have you? I can't believe today has been so bad. Like, I thought for sure we could go to any ramp and just catch like dinks, you know? I never had any problem catching dinks in practice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something insane.
I got the net.
How'd you know that? I'm gonna do the PRG fatty. I think I got maybe like 1 more hour in me.
1 more hour in?
Well, I'm 0-2 in one-day shootouts. I'm gonna go with this one, California Craw. Kind of black.
That's black.
Alright, well, we caught a fish. Feels like a giant crappie, honestly. Ugh. Well, if that doesn't slam up my tournament, I don't know what does, but one slime daddy. Slime daddy catfish. I knew that wasn't a bass. As soon as I hooked it, I was like, that is not a bass. Please be a bass, please be a bass, please be a bass. It is indeed a bass. Well, there's 2 fish. There's a lot in there. Oh, I caught another catfish.
Did you?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Start calling you cat king.
Cat daddy.
Cat.
I've probably spent on tackle today, conservatively, $40 or more.
Yeah.
I'm just like losing. So have you ever driven 700 miles to a place and had such a disappointment? Because that's essentially what happened in this video. I'm back, I've edited, had time to reflect, and it was definitely something. With how bad the winds were and the fact that they canceled day one, we basically got an 11-hour day to fish. If you wake up at 5 a.m., that means you're pretty much out there on the water or like awake and conscious thinking about fishing from like 5 a.m. all the way to probably like 6 or 7. I mean, you had to be off the water at 7:30, so that was a long day, and it was a mental grind. A very, very tough mental grind. And I thought I would interject a bit and throw a bit of commentary in here and tell you guys that like I wasn't really disappointed. I was frustrated, but reality is like when you look at the scoreboard of who was catching what, catching 5 fish didn't matter. I ultimately did catch 5 scoreable fish. I don't know what happened. The last GoPro file had like corrupted or something, which was really annoying, but I did lose another really nice fish off that same tree. So we were able to put together a little bit of something, but you've got to keep a level head in these tournaments. There was no AOI points on the line, and even if there were, it's just a fishing tournament. I get it. Driving that far, working so hard, it took a lot to qualify for that. I'm kind of kicking myself for not fishing out of a bigger kayak. I had 2 options, but I really did want to focus on some of the smaller backwaters, which ultimately didn't really pan out. Especially like the docks. I was hoping to go between the docks and stuff, but the docks just weren't playing like that. And one thing about Lake Fork, you can't really get under them like you can at like Lake of the Ozarks, Possum Kingdom, or even like 10 Killer, which that's how I finished in the top 20% of the field in last year's championship. So there was kind of a lot to reflect here on, but I just wanted to jump in here and just say that it was a tough tournament. I know that this video didn't have a lot of action, but the wind was a challenge. It was a huge factor, and I typically don't do well in high winds because my style just doesn't really work well with that, because I like to be moving. I like to be not just sitting still, but the wind was like just having other plans. So we're gonna head to the Bassmaster Classic Expo. There's tons of cool stuff there. We're gonna end this video with a nice little haul to go over what I got there. I did record that, and it's super cool. And you know, I gotta do a shout out to Bassmaster for this, because these are really cool. It kind of made the trip worth it. I like this little commemorative thing, but we're gonna head to the expo. We're gonna see some people, and then we're going to spend 3 more days in Texas because we are here for the Kayak Adventure Series event as well. Tomorrow we're going to do some fun fishing, so look forward to that. I'm actually going to work on live sonar in that video because I was desperate for some redemption after the failures of Lake Fork. So let's head to the expo. All right, well that's a wrap on that, and we're going to the Bassmaster Expo, but I'm going home with a little something special which I can't show you. So let's head out in this really packed truck.